right, hello guys. Thank you for joining. I am your girl Toni, and welcome back to my channel. On this channel, we talk about entrepreneurship, how to start a business, how to make money, and even most importantly, ways to make money. And even most importantly, ways to keep money. So today, I'm going to be giving you 6 different ways to accomplish your goals, whether that's for the year, the month, the week, the day, whatever the case. So yeah, let's get right into it. One of the first ways for you to accomplish your goals is to believe. That is probably, these are not going to be, well, they may be in an order. I don't know. Maybe not in any particular order, but I will say that this is going to be the number one way. Number one way to accomplish your goals is to believe, because at the end of the day, if you don't believe that you can do something, then chances are you won't be able to do it. You won't be able to do it because you don't believe in yourself, and that's the most important thing. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in you. You have to change your mindset, and you have to just know in your heart, and you have to feel it in your soul that you can do this. You can get this done. If you say I want to make $1 billion, you got to believe that you're gonna make that $1 billion. That you're gonna become that billionaire. You have to tell yourself that. I mean, if you don't believe in yourself now, there are so many different ways that you can build up your self-confidence. I mean, you can read books, you can listen to different motivational speakers, motivational books. You can join groups, you can join Facebook groups, you can join live groups, different groups in your area. There are all different types of ways that you can build your self-confidence and just work on yourself. And I know that one of the main ways that I build my self-confidence is through affirmations. Like, I give myself daily affirmations. If you've ever read the book Think and Grow Rich, which I actually have like right here behind me, it talks about building your self-confidence and just different ways that just make you, that if you say it to yourself and you say it out loud to yourself and you repeat it to yourself like repetitively, you will believe, and it will start to come true for you, and things will start to flow your way. The universe, you connect yourself to the universe, and you start to build up and accomplish your dreams and get what you want and things like that. So if you have not read that book, I definitely suggest you reading it. I'll put a link to the description box below of different places that you can get the book. If you're interested in that read, if you have not read it yet, it is a great book. So yes, that is one of the things that I do practice is affirmations. I have a book, and I have my affirmations in my book, as well as just like a note to myself, just saying that I deserve certain things, I deserve this, or I deserve that, or just making myself feel happy and feel positive. I get into the mirror every day, and I talk to myself in the mirror, and I tell myself positive, happy things. Even when a lot of times, like, I'm really down about like wanting to lose weight, I still get in the mirror and I tell myself, girl, you look good today. Like, girl, you looking thick. Like, you have to do that. You have to just pump yourself up and give yourself all the confidence in the world. Because baby, if you ain't confident in yourself, who's gonna be confident in you? Nobody. Literally. Definitely, you have to believe. You have to change your mindset. You have to be confident. So that's like the most important way to accomplish your goals. So the next way would be to write them down. And I kind of just touched on that before. Just writing them down. Write down your goals, or even if it's your affirmations, like write that down, or get yourself, like, I have a book and I write my affirmations on one page, and I write like my affirmations in the front of the page that I read daily, and then I have like my to-do list. And then behind my to-do list is my goals, so that I'm never losing sight of my goals, because a lot of times we don't accomplish our goals because we forget about them. We lose sight of our goals. We no longer have that in front of us. That's why people make things like vision boards, because if it's in front of you and you see it and you think about it every single day, you want to remember what you are working on or what you are working towards and where you're trying to get to, and it's going to be there, and you're going to remind yourself every single day, and you're not going to stop until you like, oh, check, that's done, I smashed that goal. You know what I mean? So writing it down is crucial. It's crucial. It really is. It like astonishes me how many people I talk to that don't write down their goals, or that don't want to write down their goals, and then they're like, like they get overwhelmed or things like that. Or some people just flat out like, I don't want to, or feel like, oh, I don't need to do that. And I'm like, oh, you don't? So what goals did you set for yourself that you have accomplished? And they always are like, they're thinking. They're like, oh, I don't know, or well, I was gonna do this. Well, I didn't ask you what you was gonna do. What did you do? and they can never remember. I mean, this happened several times. And I'm like, oh, okay, you probably want to try to write down that goal now. You may want to try to keep note of it. Write down a goal or write down a vision board. However you need to do it. Write it down. Once you write it down, don't just write it and forget it, or write it and don't even know where you wrote it at. Get yourself a little notebook, which brings me into the next thing, which is staying organized. Get a notebook or put it into your phone, put it in notes into your phone, or there's so many different apps. Like I use the app Trello sometimes for things, just writing out things or checklist, and I can check this off or check that off. Like there's so many different apps and things. Just put it into your phone. We always have our phones on us. Just put your goals into your phone and go back and read them daily. Read them in the morning, read them in the middle of the day, read them at night, whatever you need to do. I read once in the morning and then I read again at night. So write it down, type it out, whatever. Put it somewhere where you're going to look at it on a daily basis. Put a reminder in your phone so that you don't forget to look at your goals and your list of goals, so that you know what you are working towards. Because if you don't know what you're working on, what you doing? Like, you don't know. So yeah, like write it down, get organized, and plan a schedule. Plan it out so that you know, I want to do this on this day or this at this time, so that I'm going to work towards this goal, and this is how I'm going to do it. Like, okay, I have free time from 4 to 7, so this is where I'm going to do this. And I'm going to work on getting this done, or I'm going to work on this goal because I have this amount of space and this amount of time that I can work on it, because this is my free time. And instead of watching TV, this is what I'm going to do instead. So yeah, you have to plan it. Like, you have to plan it. A goal without a plan is just a wish. Let me say that for y'all again. A goal without a plan is just a wish. So are you a wisher, or are you here to accomplish some things? That's up to you. I know y'all heard that saying before, and it's true. It is so true. A goal without a plan is only a wish. So plan it out. Plan it. Write it down. Plan it. Execute that plan every single day. Creating that schedule is going to help you execute your plan. It's going to help you keep things organized. Like everything falls into place. Everything, it's like a domino effect. Like literally, you do this and then all your pieces, they start to fall into place. And that leads me into the next thing. The what is this? Number 5. Stay consistent. Stay consistent. Please stay consistent. Do not do it and you start here. You may work on it for a week, and then next thing you know, you don't even think about it or pick it up again for another 3 months. Like that, people, that is not consistency. That is not staying consistent. It's the exact opposite of being consistent. You are all over the place. You picking it up and you putting it down when you want to. That is not going to get you your goals. That is not going to help you accomplish anything. That is going to keep you exactly where you are. At whatever level you're at right now, you're going to stay there. You're never going to rise to any other level, to any different occasion. You're never going to rise to any of that because you're not staying consistent enough. You are not staying consistent. If you're not staying consistent, that means that somewhere along the line, you stop believing. You quit believing in yourself. You stop doing those affirmations. You stop telling yourself that you could do this. Because if you were, you would continue to do it. So you have to be consistent all around the board with every single thing and every single step. You can't half-ass it. You can't be consistent with some of the steps and then not the other steps. It does not work that way. Life does not work that way. You're never going to accomplish anything. You're never going to accomplish anything. You're just going to keep jumping on from the next thing to the next thing to the next thing, and then wondering, oh, this isn't work. Let me hop over here. Okay, this isn't work. Let me hop over here. Like, no, you have to stay consistent. You need to pick one thing, maybe one or two things, and you need to be consistent about it. And from the ground up, you have to be consistent. Not just, oh, I'm going to consistently make sure I'm organized. So I know that this is here and this is here and this is there. But I'm not going to do any of the rest of the stuff. I don't really need to plan out any schedules. I don't need to do any of that. I can remember it all in my head. Can you though? Probably not. Probably not. So you have to stay consistent with every single thing. Stay consistent and work on it every single day, which is the number 6 way to accomplish your goals. Work on it every single day. 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 You have to show up and you have to show out every single day. show up, show out, show up, and show out. I cannot, what's the word I'm looking for? I cannot express that enough, that you have to show up and that you have to show out. You can't just show up and be there just to be there like, hey, I'm cute. No, you gotta show out. If you're gonna do something, do it. Do it all the way. Do it to the best of your ability. Work on it every single day. Every day. You treat it like a storefront. If you had a store, and you don't show up every day, the store's not gonna open. How you gonna make money? How you gonna make money if the store not open? Because you have to be there every single day. You have to be there to open that store, to run that store. You have to treat your business, whatever business you're doing, you have to treat it as if it's a store, as if it's a storefront, a corner store, whatever you gotta put in your mind. You have to treat it as if it's that. And you have to say, you know what, I gotta show up today. Because if I don't, my store's not gonna open. If my store ain't open, I ain't gonna make no money. You know? So you have to show up every day to the fullest. And when you show up, like I said, you gotta show out. Meaning, if you got a store, your store needs inventory. You gotta have inventory in your store. Have the best inventory you can have. Period. Or whatever the case may be, whatever your business is, like, just show up, be there, be organized, be ready. Because when those clients start to roll in or when those customers start to come, be ready for them. And that's what I mean by show out. Like, be ready and be prepared. So yeah, that is it. I hope that I, was able to inspire you guys a little bit today. That's all I have for today. I hope that my video was inspirational, that it helped someone in some way, shape, form, fashion, or another. So yeah, guys, please, if you don't mind, hit that thumbs up button and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you next time. Until then, peace, love, and money.